Last time it happened a year and a half ago. Red Dead Redemption 2 received a downloadable patch, and a pretty significant one. On my Xbox it's 1.5 gigabyte, and on Steam it's even bigger. I had to download 2 patches actually. First one was 250 megabytes, and second one was more than...
Poisoned water, poisoned water, poisoned water.
J-Dam.
Oh no.
Or wait, even better. Distribute poisoned water, distribute poisoned water, distribute poisoned water.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Or wait, no, even better. Mustard.
Alright, we've committed 3 separate war crimes in less than a minute. I'd say that's a good record.
Yeah. So, what did you think of the pics that I sent you of our favorite Genshin Impact people?
I was like, I got trying to do this. Oh yeah, the images things
Yep.
with the things and the stuff.
Yep.
Hehe.
I will say though, what was that one chick? Yeah, I will say though, Charlotte, she was packing in that last photo. I'm talking about her camera.
Yes.
The body recoil must be different. Level 10 body recoil.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look. Oh, didn't want anything. Okay. So, how does it go with the journey for Amelia?
Yeah, we're making progress. Research is getting done. A
Nice.
nightclub has now been established.
Nice. Wait, was it her own earned money or was it daddy's money?
Got it at this point. Actually, it's probably owned as Black Shield. Black Shield as a front for a warehouse operation in the basement.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, right? Like, since you have like both joint accounts, shouldn't it be like you still have like 500 mil in the bank, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
My
I mean,
guess,
the money is literally shared between both of them, so...
my guess is it's sort of like reserve funds if you get bored of the grinding for Amelia.
Sure. Although, to be fair, I'm thinking of moving that nightclub down to Elysian Island. So I can just buy a whole bunch of stuff there and have everything in Elysian Island. Because, you know, it's probably where Black Shield would be there, you know, slowly taking over that area, taking it all from Mayweather.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You know, keep your friends close, your enemies even closer. Or
Who are
maybe they
the?
just want to take over that in the end.
No, I was just gonna say, bro. Who are the friends?
The Duggins, maybe? So Tacitus Kilgore?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Nope.
Probably a whole bunch of other certain things that, you know, I mean, you know, the government half the time.
Good old
Okay,
government.
certain government officials. Certain government agencies, who knows?
The good old government. Oh yeah, funny thing is there's There's fake news going around about Haitian cannibals being in Florida.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
And I was just thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. Imagine, right? Leroy Jenkins, like, creates, like, or like Leroy Jenkins. The reason why they're cannibals because it was Leroy Jenkins. He was behind it.
Goddamn voodoo magic.
Hmm. You know what's crazy? Vice City, like we're gonna be going back to Vice City, but like in modern time. Like it's gonna
Oh
look
no.
so crazy. It's gonna look so crazy, man. Oh, you know, what'd be crazy. Imagine like if the yacht is still there, the Admiral's yacht.
Jesus Christ.
Or better now, you know, it'd be funny if we get jumped by the French Special Forces. The Special Forces or the GIGN or some shit.
It's GIGM, which is technically counter-terrorism.
Counter-terrorism, you say? Hmm.
Anyway, I got that for car from Yellow's car meet now, so that's added to the collection of vehicles that need doing up.
Hopefully in GTA 6 they make it to where like the races can be done like in like free mode, you know, like trans. You know what I mean, right?
I don't know what you mean.
That would be sick.
Still, I've also collected all the parts for the service rifle, so I've now unlocked the service rifle in this character.
Not only is it free, but it's good.
I don't know. Probably not good as the souped up carbine M2 Black Shield security standard. Sorry, super standard.
Well, I mean, you can't beat the service carbine. It was a staple in GTA 3 and Vice City.
And it's basically the AR from GTA 4 as well. The advanced
Mm-hmm.
carbine. Just,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the one that one didn't have the carry rail on it.
Yeah, actually, the funniest part is, right, like, in GTA 4, we had, like, a proper Kalashnikov, but in this one, we have a Chinese knockoff. Is it gonna be the same for 6?
Probably.
So what, are, like, actual proper, like, Kalashnikovs becoming rare? Like, the 47 variants?
Well, to be fair, I mean, it's not like they're exactly producing those. Well, aside
Yeah.
from the knockoff, which should probably get produced or made or something, I mean, there are far better weapons that probably produced now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an absolute classic, but like,
Honestly, I feel like what they did with the service carbine, they should do that for the Kalashnikov in 6. That'd be amazing.
that being said, I mean, the one you got on game is probably manufactured by, I mean, it's like, it's another country's weapon, but it's being manufactured in America, like in a factory or something, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Service carbine, also employed by Black Shield security. Actually, this would probably be the standard issue, maybe.
Well,
Carbine rifle Mark II is more for the specialist, with all the scopes, barrels, flashlight.
yeah.
Still, you know, money's now being gradually made over time now. I mean, we have a business in the background to produce funds. occasional access weapons, basically being, you know, sold from the bunker, along with a whole bunch of research being done.
Oh yeah, I found out a trick. So like, if you know where the like 4 insurgents like for the bunker submission are gonna spawn, and if you put like a truck or something over it, it'll give you a different cell vehicle.
It's not one of those cell missions, unfortunately. It's the access weapons you sell to Ammunition.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
but
look, an armored truck.
I was just saying that in case like, cause you know, like the 4 insurgents. I mean, you will be able to deliver it, but it's gonna be painfully slow. It's a little trick.
Oh, involving an armored truck. Take that, Group 6. Should have gone for black fuel.
Oh God, why are you even going after Group 6? They did nothing wrong. They're just security. They're not even like we're warmongering, like people.
I
Security.
don't know. I mean, have you seen Security Stan recently? Or Security Steve? Security Steve Stevenson? Security Stan Stanson?
Let me guess. Stan's from Kazakhstan, and then Steve's from Stevenson. Or no, even better, he's from Stevensdale.
No. But do you know what Steve Stevenson's middle name is?
Steve?
Yes.
Hmm.
Or, no, or is it Stevie Stevenson Jr.?
What, the third? Damn. Like, I guess they really wanted to keep the name. Like, I'm gonna name him. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's literally where the origin backstory for "I Want to Kill My Wife" comes from. Basically, Steve's great grandfather wanted to name his great grandson Steve. His wife said no. He's like, "What did you say?"
I wanna fucking kill my wife. Shut your goddamn... Shut your fucking mouth before I throw your brains out all over the tiled floor.
Yep. That's the whole reason.
Access weapon parts to sell, and we're running low on supplies again.
That's the whole reason Steve is angry at his wife, because his wife doesn't want to name his brand new son Steve.
Hold on, English Dave is calling me. I've got to help the DJ.
English who?
English Dave.
Oh yeah, no.
Just as I was going to check to see what my research was in my bunker.
So my guess is you're just doing research instead of product.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, apparently I've got to go to Grove Street to rescue Solomon's friends.
Oh,
Why can't it be Rolling Heights, Bala country?
Oh God. It'll be funny. Like every time you do an RP with Amelia, it should be like Weasel News. Recent gang shootouts have been depicted in Grove Street. One survivor has this to say: "Hey man, This crazy bitch in the trench coat just showed up and started blasting my niggas. They're all dead. And the funniest part is
To be
she
fair,
said,
for like today, like yesterday, I've been clearing out like a whole bunch of gang attacks, so that's quite accurate right now. I've been going Black Shield on their ass.
oh god. What if this is like secret training? Amelia's secretly training herself to become the best Black Shield operative the world has ever seen.
Well, she already has received a fair amount of training from her adopted father.
Why adopt is that guy allergic to what to having I don't know. Is he allergic to his wife or some shit? Or is he like married to his work?
Oh, what? Lieutenant Colonel Blackheart?
Yeah, is he allergic to his what? Is he allergic or some shit? Is he married to his work?
Well, there was going to be a story behind the adoption stuff, but I still have to work that one out.
Oh god. Please don't tell me the angle is oh yeah, I killed the guy's family. And like she was like 9. I don't want to blow her brains out, so I decided to take her in. Alfie's just there, he's like, wait. Oh yeah, yeah, I got a whole orphanage set up of like the people that I killed. That's where the kids go to.
Oh god, you mean the Fatui method?
Yep. And then Alfie's just there, he's like, what? What do you mean, man? Yeah, well, I gotta get soldiers somehow. And what better soldiers than the kids who have no family? Alfie's just like, what? You're crazy, man. Well, are you gonna take the deal?
Yeah, well, I've just wiped out the bars on Grove Street again.
At this point, you're gonna make them go extinct.
Good. That's the plan.
Oh,
Then,
God.
it'll be the Vargos and the families.
No, but the families are
And the
good people.
Aztecas. And the
No, no.
Wujagande. And the Lost MC.
What about the Koreans?
We'll get to them eventually.
Oh God. So like what? Is that like Black Shield's entire plan? Like they first start out with low level street scum, like the Ballas, and then they end with Merryweather.
Well, they're competing against Mayweather and stuff, but a little sabotage in the background, this and that.
But the people in Merryweather have families. They have kids.
It's okay. We don't necessarily have to wipe them out that way. There is another way of basically taking out Mayweather as opposition. Becoming the majority shareholder and just basically buying out the entire corporation and then, branching it underneath for Black Shield security.
Oh God. That's even worse.
But they get to live that way. You can't complain about the families, and then when there's a method that saves the families and stuff, and you're like, no, that's even worse. It's like, what do you want, man?
I want you to leave them alone. They've done nothing wrong. No, I'm just back with the last part that they did everything wrong. Oh, freaking. The moment they started operating in Los Santos, their entire company was just put on standstill. That was the day their company stood still.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna wipe out some families here in Vargo territory.
No! Well, I mean, I would care, but this is a different universe, so CJ, Smoke, and Sweet don't exist, so... Technically, are they really the families that we know and love?
I'm wiping out the Vargos.
You said the families.
No, I'm wiping out the families of the Vargos, as in their actual families, not the families in the
Oh!
gang.
But what about the kids?
Also, you have to remember, you know, Franklin and Lamar are part of the families. So even if CJ ain't around.
I mean, I don't know about Franklin, but Lamar is. Isn't Franklin too busy to be in the gang life? I mean, he might be associated with them, but I don't think he's in the life anymore.
Yeah, he's basically associated with them, but he ain't in that life, per
Mm.
se.
Yep.
Although he does basically have enough money to basically buy his way out of the gang. And he still has friends within the gang. I mean, one of them was in the gang who's basically working up in the arms part of, you know, the agency.
What the hell? He's a
And you
gang
help out a
member?
friend of him to, like, you know, one part of it when you're doing that whole gang part of the contract.
Mm.
He's still got friends in the hood.
What? He did have friends in the hood until you killed them all. They're all dead. The Vagos and the ballers and the families, they were gonna be friends. After that one mission with the Vagos, they were gonna work together. It was gonna be harmony. In the first 10 years, there was gonna be harmony. But Black Shield took it all away.
Okay, I'll even it out then. I'll go wipe out some of the families here.
No! Honestly, at
There
this
we are.
point, freaking rent in the hood is gonna be dirt cheap.
I know, that's the whole plan. We wipe them out, buy the properties cheap, and then
Oh!
gentrify it.
Wait, I mean, with bad bitches or
So Black Shield's friends in the property market will then take advantage of this, you know, lucrative new opportunity. We get a cut, they get their money, and you know, gentrify the interior area, and you know, we get rid of the gangs from the neighborhood.
no, no. What?
Okay, so I've now wiped out the Barlas in that one mission. I've just wiped out the families and now the Vargos. So there'll be more, but you know, we'll just wipe them out again.
Well, that's the thing though. You can kill all of them, but you can't kill their spirit. They'll always be back. There'll always be recruits on the streets.
Well, unless there's no one left to recruit.
Well, good thing black people like to
Are you suggesting, you know,
What?
well, now that you say that, I mean, let's not go that far now.
What do you mean? You're gonna give them a permanent vasectomy?
I know we're cleaning the streets, but I didn't mean it in that aspect.
Oh. Oh, you're gonna open up an abortion clinic slash pizzeria.
It wasn't initially the plan, but that could also work.
Oh yeah. Well, I was chilling, right? I sort of had like a plan for GTA 6 on how like our characters could say even more low key.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like, as soon as we touch ground in Vice City, our characters would like chill there for a couple of months, get to know the local gangs. Not in that way, but like I don't know, figure out who the local gangs are and be like, you know what, we're gonna join these gangs, right? And then they'll like work their way up until like a very comfortable position. And when it comes to like high stakes, like high, like like very public robberies, they would commit them using the gang's colors. So that way the police or like whoever's, you know, who goes after the gangs and not them. They're
Whoa.
like, I mean, it is a pretty solid plan, isn't it?
Yeah, fairly solid plan. Do some false flag operations.
Yep. False flag.
Now, excuse me while I go get a yellow car and go shoot up the rest of the families, and then get a green car and shoot up the Barners, and then a purple car and shoot up, all starting a cycle.
Well,
A cycle of revenge that will just consume the gangs against each other.
I have a green saber.
Yeah, that could work.
You know, I know my first car is going to be in GTA 6, the green saber.
Oh no. Oh no.
The green saber. Nah, but you know what's funny? Imagine like we recreated the San Andreas RP. Like, imagine we recreated San Andreas, and then we're like, man, it's been 9 years since I've been back in Rolling Heights Baller County. And I ain't been back in 9 years. But yeah, I mean,
Right now to resupply my bunker because it's running low on supplies.
I mean, now that I think about it, we kind of did do that in that one RP with Mr. Ed. You dropped us off in the
No,
baller to I think
no, Mr. Red.
you're the one that killed Mr. Ed. Which part is you guilt tripped us? Like you're like, oh boys, I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit. I don't deserve to live. I'm like, my nigga, we did not say any of this. Nor did we make you feel this way. What is going on? Like,
Poor
bro.
Mr. Red. He was the most innocent of characters.
Yeah,
Too
legit, bro.
innocent. He had to die.
What do you mean he had to die? He didn't have to die. Just like Joe didn't have to die.
They had to die for the plot advancement. Oops, 1 second. I'm back.
Mhm.
Now to sell off some excess weapons, and then start resupplying my bunker again. Running low on supplies.
I always knew Emilio was evil.
Why? Because I've left a trail of destruction in my wake.
My God, she's even worse than Leroy Jenkins. At least that guy, he had a reason to fight. He had a reason. He fought for a good cause. He was a freedom fighter. He fought for his freedom
Are
and his
you really
friends.
basically? Are you really comparing basically the daughter of a private security company who's mostly wiped out criminals compared to your one, which is, poisoned, children, people, fed them
Whoa.
human meat.
Listen,
You're
listen.
planning to you're planning to blow up a dam and basically flood out Mirror Park, and
It was to prevent future criminals.
allying with the Russians and bombarding locations in entire. You do remember that you
To
actually,
save America.
basically, you're basically bombarding the same neighborhoods this character was basically shooting up.
Listen.
At least we're leaving the houses intact for people to move into the area.
Listen. My methods are beyond your
You're just
understanding.
destroying all. You're destroying all the infrastructure, the hospitals, and the
Amelia's doing it for
universities.
greed. Leroy's doing it for freedom. For his freedom. For his friend's freedom. For Stan's family's freedom. So that his son may one day go to Harvard.
What freedom? Your character's got him into. You're fighting to try and get yourself out of a mess that you basically started.
No. It was the government that started it. Leroy and Stuart were just defending themselves. They were exercising their
Oh,
rights as Americans, as freedom fighting Americans.
what? By, taking down a FIB agent who was investigating you for, drug charges and whatnot. Drug dealing. Sounds like
Uh,
you started first.
Listen, those drugs were going to a good cause. People needed them. Low income, working, getting by day to day people. Like they needed that to fight the good fight, to live for their families.
Is it Section 8?
Section what?
I